Last week was a crazy episode. It was so crazy that over 250,000 people watched me bawl my eyes out. That's not an exaggeration. I posted the clip of me crying at the episode on YouTube Shorts and on TikTok. And on TikTok, it got over 250,000 views. That's a lot of people watching me crying to last episode. And it was some pretty heavy crying. Like, it was kind of ugly crying. But you know, that's great. It's great. The spread around the word. If you're someone who discovered me through either last episode or through the TikTok or through the YouTube short, then I hope you stick around. I hope you liked seeing me at a very vulnerable moment. It happens on this channel. I cry a decent amount at media. But I mean, there's certain ones that like really break me, and I think last week, like that I was crying a lot at that episode. But like at the end, she was able to bring back Senku. It took her 5 years. Nah, I got corrected enough, especially once you get 250,000 people watching your video. You get your fair share of corrections. But people in my YouTube comments corrected me first. Yeah, it was 5 years, not 7 years. It was 7 years since everyone got petrified. Suika was in stone for 2 years. She awoke 5 years later. So oh, she awoke Senku 5 years later. Still, 5 years alone is fucking insane. That's crazy. So, like, and I mean, the fact that she is now, like, she's now much older, and, I wonder, like, sorry, there was a crumb. I wonder if that was planned, if the author, like, when introducing Suika or early in Suika's thing was like, all right, we have a kid character. Wouldn't it be cool if eventually I could have this kid character, you know, catch up in age to a lot of these other characters? Because I don't know, how old is Senku? Is Senku like, because I think Suika's now like 16 or 17 years old, and so Senku, something like that. Maybe she's 15 years old. I don't know, but Senku, you know, he was in high school. He's probably like 17 years old at most. I don't think he's 18. So yeah, like they're now similar ages, which is like really cool to see. Like Suika, who is the kid of the group, is now just caught up to everyone else in age. That's a very fun dynamic, I think. So I'm so excited to see this episode, just to see like her communicate with other people, you know, and like hearing the voice actress now do Suika's voice, but not as that, like, you know, loud, I don't want to say bratty kid, but I'm just trying to describe the voice, you know. It's supposed to be sort of like a very high-pitched bouncy voice, I guess you could say. But she's not doing that anymore. She's now doing a more normal voice. So I'm really excited for all of this. I also wonder, I wonder if the actress who plays Suika had read the manga or been informed early on, like, hey, you're doing the voice of this kid, but just so you know, eventually you're going to be doing her older. So just make sure you're ready to like shift your voice. But yeah, anyway. Oh gosh, I can't wait. So let's jump into this episode, the final episode of the season as well. So this is going to be wrapping up the season. Make sure to support the video if you can, liking, commenting, and subscribing. And I have a Patreon account down in the description below. It has the full-length reactions, as well as early access. You can for certain shows. You can get early access for shows like Fate, for One Piece, for Uma Musume. So go check that stuff out, and make sure you're subscribed for upcoming videos. The new season starting, the new anime season is starting soon. And so I'm gonna be picking up some shows, but honestly, there's not a crazy amount of shows that I was looking at that I was definitely gonna pick up. Like, obviously I'm gonna do some of the staples like My Hero Academia, but there weren't like a crazy amount that I saw there. So anyway, let's jump into this. I'm getting too distracted. This is Dr. Stone season 4 episode 24.
She achieved so much all by herself.
Take a look at this.
「 Take a look at this. 」
「 「 「 「 「 「 「 「 "」 「 「 「 "」 「 「 "」 「 「 " 「 「 " 「 「 " 「 「 」 「 「 " 「 」 「 「 」 「 」 「 」 「 「 「 」
Nitric acid farm. She had to figure it out almost all on her own.
So, you made your own niter farm using animal feces. Nice. It takes a stupid amount of time, though.
It does.
But as you know, guaranteed to make revival fluid. You did real good, sweet. I mean it.
Yeah, she did. She deserves everything in the world.
Getting your revival priorities straight nets you a cool 10 billion points.
Absolutely. No way you'd revive anyone but Senku.
This will be my first crafting spree in 7 years.
Oh, I'm so proud of her. I'm getting emotional again already. Last time we see this OP. Whole new world.
Well done.
I was about to say, like, it would be so sad watching this. I was gonna comment on that. It would be so upsetting.
Platinum on your side. Now all we need is a little alcohol. You and I'll be busy whipping up a crap ton of nitric acid.
Oh, awesome.
That'll yield us 16 fresh doses of revival fluid.
Good
in only
shit.
16 days.
We're getting Kohaku first? Oh my god, yes, please. My girl, they know their priorities. I don't know if she's useful enough to be first, but I'll take it. I'd maybe get Taiju first for like manual labor or Tsukasa.
Is that you?
Yeah.
Hey, Kohaku. Been a while. We're basically around the same age now.
Yeah.
Guess I'm too old for you to hold me.
Oh.
No matter how badly I've missed your hugs.
What are you talking about? Of course you can hug. I can't cry more. She's finally letting out the tears as well. Oh my god. Hell yeah.
Suika, how lovely to see you again.
You really pulled it off. Good job.
Everyone praise her more. She deserves all the praise in the
13
world.
left.
Ha! What to do with our enemies is a topic for another day. For
Well,
now,
just bring them on the
let's
ship
keep
or
the
whatever.
revival party going.
These creaky bones feel like a million Dragos.
Oh yeah, he got cured of his
Hey, maybe if you petrify
thing
me every
again.
now and again, you'll be able to hang in there until we reach our final goal.
Honestly.
If that happens, our little team can be a bunch of old fools together.
After all, it's not like we can use the petrification device to revive him once he's dead.
Nah.
I take it back. We'd never fix the ship and stuff
Yeah,
without
we
a
need
master
him.
craftsman.
Where's Hyoga?
Hmm? I think,
There.
did he
I have
survive?
one bottle left, and I'm just about to use it on him.
It seemed like Yoga was dead,
Then all of us
didn't
will
it?
finally be back together again.
I assumed he fully died.
For so long.
What if it's too late?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, can it revive him from that level of death? Let's find out. Oh. Problem is, he's not going to open his eyes, so... So, petrification's pretty fucking incredible then, huh?
To have a certain friend. There's honestly no need for him to say it. This isn't about gratitude, it's about saying the thing.
Your work here was proper.
Fam, I freaking love you guys!
Yeah, look at this. Good shit. Man, this is so great.
But just for tonight, we feast to celebrate this massive victory.
Now just make sure you don't all die, like your ship sinks or something. This was all because of you, sweet girl.
It's hard to explain. I had to eat by myself for so long.
Yeah, sharing a meal is crazy.
Sharing a meal. It's enough. My heart is full to bursting. Suika,
What good's a full heart if you're working off an empty stomach? So I need you to fill that belly of yours. Am I wrong?
Allow me,
Eat
Senku.
up.
Now, I made you some coconut milk fruit soup.
Interesting. It's gotta be better than the fish you've been having the whole time.
Well, I'm eating it with my friends.
Yeah.
This is by far my favorite meal I've ever had.
No, that makes sense. Dude, I can't stop crying. I can't stop. Oh, jeez.
Still have those fancy cracks even after a fresh dose of the revival fluid.
Yeah.
Guess I'd...
Misuka's still bothered about the Hyoga.
I could have everyone's full
Like, how the
attention.
fuck did Hyoga come back
It's
alive?
time for a surprise mentalist magic show. This is not crap. I drink way too much.
That means Kasugi's probably gonna be the first one of us to go.
Oh, that's so sad to think about.
But I sure am now.
Yeah. What are they talking about?
It occurs to me that Hyoga has no way of knowing.
Mm-hmm.
That before his revival, he was deceased.
Yeah.
Enough time passed for me to be sure.
Yeah.
Hyoga left this world.
So it can actually bring people back from the dead?
I knew it. I've long suspected this was the case, considering I survived a broken neck and you awoke from suspended animation, with an experiment that was literally to die for.
Meaning, petrification defies death itself.
Jesus, man.
Science to achieve humanity's greatest taboo. A tool that can revive the dead.
But, like, to
Our
what
own
end,
forbidden
you know?
fruit. And so,
Like, even
this
from
moment
old
onward,
age?
are suddenly walking down the path of immortality.
Oh, surely not immortality. Like, there's, you gotta have, like, you're too old, you revive, then it gives you maybe another year, you die, you revive.
Serious? That's amazing!
I mean, immortality is scary,
Die!
Maybe. In theory, anyway.
but getting a lot more years would be amazing.
Then again, turning every last human to stone wasn't very nice. How was he so confused?
Before more Medusas rain down upon the earth.
Yeah.
Right, Senku?
We're paying the Moon Man a visit.
Well, he's had an extra 2
It's a
years
really
to
good
prepare.
thing we're all
No, 7
ridiculously
years to
lucky.
prepare.
What do you know? Our very own professional grade rocket scientist. Revival fluid 17.
Are you sure about this? You're seriously
Well,
gonna
Stanley's not
revive
alive
Dr.
again.
Around.
Assuming Stanley's still on lockdown.
Yeah.
The light of immortality. Yes, it's true.
Whoa, his scars now.
Gorgeously depraved.
In almost countless ways, it's worse than death.
Probably.
Think about it. Tens of billions of the elderly. Perhaps even trillions of them. They'll play God and decide who gets banished to an eternity as a living statue.
Jesus, man.
I suggest that we keep this between the four of us.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Chaos would spread like an infernal flame.
It definitely changes things. I'm
True
shocked.
dominion over life and death is well positioned to become an absolute dictator. Yet you still took the risk of letting me in on the secret.
Yeah.
Surely there must be a reason.
You're a smart guy.
Pure radio silence.
That nasty command was being transmitted non-stop before our stone nap.
True.
Ever since your dreams of being a tyrant will get you nowhere real fast. Every last human on Earth is immortal now.
Oh,
But
that's
there's a
so
price.
crazy.
Then I suppose we have a common aim. We must journey to the moon to negotiate with man.
Are you bringing Stanley back?
There are two ways to do.
I suppose we can all testify that it was the first option.
Okay.
That's the card we have to offer you, Zeno.
But Stanley's so cool, I do want him to be around again, but it's a bit dangerous.
Of NASA's premier expert on all things rocketry.
Yes, please.
A rather
Isn't this hazardous to our health?
You really think we can trust him?
Ken, please don't tell me you were eavesdropping on our private conversation last night.
Come again? Whatever do you mean?
Alright, working side by side with Zeno. Give him a little bit of lung cancer while he's in the stone. Dr. Zeno has joined the party. Holy shit, we're making the fucking rocket.
3,700. It took us that long to join forces.
All to build a spaceship. That note, our crafting work starts now. Here's
Alright.
our roadmap. It
Another
has everything
roadmap.
we need to make our own spaceship. The lives of 7.8 billion. Their future is in our hands.
I'm so curious about what's on the moon. Who's Y-Man? Get excited.
Exhilarating. Get excited.
Oh, now we have to wait. Now we have to wait for the final season. Da, 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 da. Next episode, Future Engine. They've already got the name planned out. Oh my gosh. Great episode to wrap up the season. Or wrap up the part of the season. We got a part 3 to the season or whatever, right? But man, that was so brilliant. This section of the season, like this arc here has been so, sorry, so incredible. That, like, oh fuck, man, like the whole war with Stanley was insane, and I'm still blown away that this is the direction that the series took. But now, yeah, now we're fully looking toward the moon, you know. But it's gonna be quite a lot of work, I feel like, to build the rocket. So I mean, if there really is only one more part to this season, that's kind of wild to me. Cause like, okay, let's say there's 12 or 13 more episodes. In those 12, let's say 12 episodes. In those 12 episodes, we need to build the rocket, go to space, like find out Y-Man's motives, stop the Y-Man, then revive all of humanity and start some sort of society again, I guess. Like that seems like a lot of stuff to do. Now, a lot of that stuff, like the towards the end stuff, the like reviving all of humanity and stuff, you can kind of montage that, and I think that's fine. You know, we don't need a whole season of them going around the country pouring revival fluid on people. But I do think like building a rocket feels like that's gonna take a bit. But I mean, maybe you could just do that in like 2 episodes if you do it right. And then, yeah, I mean, the Y-Man, that's the big curiosity. So, oh man, well, before I get into the details of this episode, I just want to like continue my emotion because I was crying more in this episode from the Suika stuff. I'm at the point where it's like Suika, I mean, this whole stuff with Suika has made her one of my favorite characters in the show. And like, not only that, but I just like, in this episode, what I was thinking throughout all of it is like, there is nothing they could do to make it up to Suika for what she did for them. Like that, I just felt like there's no reward big enough for her for what she did. It truly, in my opinion, like she did one of the most incredible things in humanity. Like, if this happened in real life, I would consider her one of the greatest heroes of humanity, if not the greatest. Like, that's an incredible thing for a kid to do, is to spend 5 years to do that shit, you know? I mean, obviously you'd have to say Senku is like pretty much equally an incredible hero of humanity, but it's like just from the pure, like, Senku wouldn't have been as scared. He would have been determined. I mean, he was alone. He was awake alone at the start of the series. And we saw, you know, he, like, it still sucked for him, but he was like, he had so much more knowledge to go off of, and he just had the right skills for this shit. Whereas Suika, like, she was so alone there. And yeah, I truly think, like, when people were like thanking her and hugging her, I'm like, thank God you're like showing her appreciation. But man, like, every time I see them give her appreciation, I keep thinking it's not enough. Give her more. Do more for her. Like, she deserves everything, but she doesn't need it. That's the thing. Like, Suika's so sweet that she's just like, you don't, like, she didn't even need them to thank her, really. You know, she didn't need any of that. But yeah, it was just something that I was like feeling throughout the episode. And it was part of the reason I was crying as well, is I was just like, it's just such a huge task. But oh man, the hug scene between Kohaku where she's like, I'm like, you know, we're around the same age now, so I'm probably not really the right age to cuddle anymore, but and then they hug like that. That was like so adorable. And like, especially when she said like, because I did really miss your hugs, like that's something that I would really struggle with as well if I was alone. Like, I'm a very physical person. Just like human contact, like just knowing, like seeing the people there and knowing I can't like actually have them give me a hug, it would be very, very hard for me. So yeah. Oh man. Anyway, I'm glad we got Kohaku back first. I love her so much, so I'm glad that they prioritized her. I think mostly to get that adorable Suika moment, like, first and foremost, while we're still raw. But it was great. So, we can revive people. Like, straight up revive people. It was already called Revival Fluid, but now, like, that name has never been more apt, because you bring people back from the dead. It's fucking crazy. That's crazy. That was like something that I thought was a rule that now I've been proven wrong. They've never said that this wasn't how it worked, but in my mind it was just like, oh, you can always bring people back as long as they're a little bit alive. Like, that was kind of what I assumed. But we've now found out that is not the case. They can be dead and you can still bring them back. And that changes shit. I mean, they went over in this episode how much shit it changes. And honestly, it does kind of make, like, creating society hard. That is difficult. Is this series going to end with them, like, they have to get rid of the petrification devices for good? They have to destroy them? Because, like, trying to create a society where you have the technology to make people immortal is so difficult, because then, like, when you're choosing not to make people immortal, that's like, who makes those decisions, you know? Like, that's so difficult. It would be nice to, like, it would be great to have it that could, like, extend our years, you know? Like, I feel like we as people have quite short lives overall. Like, having some extension on our lives would be nice. But yeah, to just be able to basically re-up it, like re-up our lives constantly. I wonder how many, if you die of old age and then you get revived, I wonder how many more years does it give you? If it gets rid of all your ailments and all of that, how many more years does it give you? Because in my mind, it's like the first time it happens, you will get like an extra year, let's say, you know, or a couple years, maybe even 5 years. And then the next time, maybe you get 1 year. And then the next time, you get like 6 months. Because even though your body's being healed by the petrification thing, I think you're still aging. Your body is still degrading, even if it's getting healed. So I would imagine you would get diminishing returns on it until it's like, I'd imagine you get brought back, you take one step, and, you know, and that's it. And at that point, it's not worth re-petrifying you. But I guess that's not how it works, because that's not, or at least they don't think that's how it works, because I think they would have brought that up. Because they were talking about it as if it was immortality, or at least close to it. So, I mean, in my mind, and I'm not a scientist in any way, but like in my mind, I was like, maybe you could get an extra 40 to 50 years, maybe, off of this. But it seems like it's like, no, you just live, maybe you could get thousands of years off this, maybe forever, I don't know. But it's wild, whatever it is. I'm so curious about the Y-Man's motives now. Like, especially, like, you know, is it to do with this, like, reviving people? Is that part of the Y-Man's motives? Is, like, he did make this device to bring people back from the dead? I got no idea. I got no idea. This is crazy shit. This is crazy shit. Next season's gonna be awesome. I can't wait. Anyway, that's Dr. Stone, Season 4, Episode 24. Thank you for joining me. Make sure to support the video if you can, liking, commenting, and subscribing. And go to my Patreon account for full-length early access and exclusive videos. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.